Janet, thanks for coming in today and thanks for giving us the benefit of your experience. And I know people at home will be keen to learn from what you've been through.
Sure.
Can we talk about how the diagnosis was made? It was picked up as part of the screening program. And before we talk about too many personal details, what's your view about breast cancer screening in the population? Because it's become a very controversial area of late. You know, whether we hit the right balance of recall and false positives to false negatives, because there's always some error rate in any surveillance program. But do you think it works well, given what you went through?
I think it does. I think it's fairly essential if we want to get on top of this disease and eradicate, you know, as much as we can early on. For me, it was my second mammogram, so I was just 52. And it really never occurred to me that it would be a negative outcome. I think for women, you know, we're used to cervical screening, so it's not quite the shock to say, you know, you must go now. I know there's been some debate about the age range, but for me it was perfect. You know, thank goodness I had it, because my cancer was lobular and it wasn't a lump. And that was the most useful thing. I think if you find a lump, you know something is there, whether it's benign or turns out to be cancerous. But when you have a lobular cancer that's inside you and cannot be seen, I must say that this could only be seen on one view of the mammogram, because they take one view upright and another view to the side. I don't know which one it could be seen on, but the surgeons could only see it one way. So when you've got a hidden element, it could have been there for years, and I would have been in a worse position. So finding out then, relatively early, was a boon for me. Looking back, at the time it was horrid, but the screening process, I think, is good.